Hello everyone, welcome to the Active Class, your digital partner in learning. In this video, we are diving into an exciting topic, congruency. Have you ever noticed objects around you that look exactly the same? Let's explore what it means for shapes to be congruent and why it's important in geometry. Look at these two coins. They are exactly the same in shape and size, right? If I place one over the other, they match perfectly. This is an example of congruency. Now, look at these four emojis. Even though they are placed in different positions, they are exactly the same. See? These emojis are also congruent. If so, can you tell what does congruent mean? It means two figures having the same shape and size, just like our coins and emojis. Two figures are congruent if they match exactly when placed on top of each other without resizing or changing their shape. Let's test your understanding. Look at these three shapes. Two of them are congruent. Can you spot which two are congruent? Great. Figure A and figure B are congruent because they have the same shape and size, while the third one is different. Well done. Can you again spot two congruent figures out of these three? Great. In this case as well, figure A and B are congruent. This is because they have same shape and size, while the third one is slightly bigger. Let's talk about congruent triangle. Suppose you are given a triangle PQR and another triangle ABC. If I place one over another, they exactly overlap. This means I can call these two triangles congruent. So if I have to write triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR mathematically, then I can write this way. Here, this symbol represents congruent to. This can be read as triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Whenever we see this symbol, we have to understand that the two triangles are congruent. Let's have a look over these two triangles. Can we call them congruent? One thing that we have noticed is their orientation is different. So let me flip the second triangle to make their orientation same. Let me overlap the first triangle with second one. Yes, they are congruent triangle. If I have to write triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, can you tell me the mathematical way of writing it? Great. I write triangle ABC and the symbol of congruent to and triangle PQR. Now, let's see something very important. When two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides and corresponding angles are also equal. I know you are confused in these terms, corresponding sides and corresponding angles. Corresponding sides and angles are the parts that match up perfectly when the triangles overlap. So between these two triangles, if I have to overlap one over another, first I have to change the orientation, then I have to overlap one over another. See, there are three pairs of sides and three pairs of angles matching up each other perfectly. So between these two triangles, let's write the corresponding sides. Can you tell me the three pairs of sides that match up perfectly when overlapped? Great. AB corresponds to PQ. That means they overlap perfectly. Likewise, AC corresponds to PR. That means AC matches up to PR and BC corresponds to QR. And I already told you the corresponding sides are always equal. So there will be three pair of corresponding sides and they will be each equal with each other. That is AB equals PQ, AC equals PR, and BC equals QR. Let's move to the angles and find the corresponding angles. Can you tell me the corresponding angle of angle A? Right. Angle A and angle P, they match up perfectly when the triangles are overlapped. So I can write angle BAC corresponds to angle QPR. BAC is this angle and QPR is this angle. They have to match up perfectly in order to make the triangle congruent. Likewise, can you tell me the corresponding angle of angle B? Of course, angle B and angle Q, they are corresponding angles. So I can write angle ABC corresponds to angle PQR. Can you tell me the corresponding angle of angle C? Right. Angle C and angle R, they are corresponding to each other. So I can write angle ACB corresponds to angle PRQ. And I already told you corresponding angles are also equal. In a pair of congruent triangles, there are three pairs of corresponding angles and they are always equal. Let's quickly recap what we learned in this video. First, congruent figures have the same shape and size. Second, we use this symbol to show congruent triangles. And the last one, corresponding sides and angles in congruent triangles are equal. In next video, we will learn special rules to prove when two triangles are congruent. Stay tuned. Before you go, look around you. Can you find two objects that are congruent? Share your answers in the comments.